just got all these cedars dropped off here. This guy wants me to mill them up for him, so I told him totally. Everything's looking nice and way cleaner now around here. Still needs a little bit of work done, but not too bad. So it is day 2 here at the place. The last day that we were over here, we set all of the posts except for 6 of them or so. We destroyed 2 auger bits, and what I mean by destroyed them, we hit these crazy hard rocks and bent the tips of them, so that's what we're fixing right now, heating them up and bending them back straight again. But this whole, all of these posts down here, we put in all of them. I don't know how far y'all can see, but it goes for another 460 feet that way. We did that all yesterday. So today we're going to be putting on the top rail here. So we're gonna do that today. We have to cut these all level. So you can definitely see it here. This one's a little bit lower than that one, and then the next one's a little bit taller, so we'll cut them level. So we are over at the ranch right now. Lots of things happening over here right now because we have the logging guy coming. The logging guy is here. He just texted me and he's like, yeah, we're just starting now. Well, I think they've been going since this morning. And yeah, here we go. We're gonna go look at all the progress they've been making here. This used to be total brush and trash and everything. And as you can see, we have about 25 acres here. 14 acres is pure grazable land, and this was so thick you barely could even walk through it, let alone drive a truck. And this is all gonna just be beautiful field, which is awesome. So they're clearing this all out. Dude, I'm in a truck, I can drive through it. They're gonna clear all of this trash out. I wanna get a before and after. There's our babies. We're getting all this trash cleared out. Oh, there's our log guy. All this trash. There's the pond down there. They logged this all before, and now it's been probably 20 years ago or so. It's been about 20 years, so all of that is just trash brush. All of this, all of that's coming out. We're only leaving a 20-foot barrier, so then we just have privacy back here if any of us boys want to build back here. But all of this nasty old gum, if anybody lives down, if you live in Texas, East Texas area anyway, they have these terrible trees called gum trees, and they're wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. And they grow up from the roots and everything like that. And I absolutely hate them. And I think a lot of people do. And I think a lot of people do. But they're actually considered a hardwood. And get this, they're actually valuable. And so they all the small nasty stuff, they get it and they chip it up and they make it into a pulp for paper. So yeah, so we're actually going to make a little bit of money off this. I think it's like $7 a ton for hardwood or more. It might be actually $20 a ton for hardwood. This area is going to look way different. All of this is going to be coming out here. We have probably an acre or 2 acre part right there where all of the brush is up here, and we're having that all cleared out. There's the girls over there. But we just wanted this, I just needed way more pasture land for the amount of cows I want to have on here one day. I would love to have a herd of 20 or so cows on here. I can't do that on 14 acres without rotationally grazing them and stuff like that, which I'm not doing right now in this season of life. Going for a swim. Look at him. Think his buddy's gonna go join him. And you might be saying, those are normal cows, like Black Angus and everything like that, and Whiteface. They are. Well, they're just beef cows that we picked up for some beef. This is the ranch property before it gets all cleared out. I'm gonna have them leave these big pretty oaks, but other than that, it's gonna be beautiful pasture land without these nasty, gnarly gum trees. Like that tree right there is another gnarly gum tree, and I hate them with a passion. So, and instead of this costing me money to rent equipment to come out here and my time, I can actually have this guy come in, and he makes a living off this type of stuff. We get a paycheck at the end of it, and all we have to do is burn like 1 or 2 brush piles. So anyway. He's just holding that pine tree up, and then he's just gonna let it down. Look at this, this is a gum tree. He's just able to haul the tree just like that. Is that nuts? Look at that thing. He's just hauling the whole entire tree. Now he's gonna take this oak tree. Watch this, this is crazy. And he just pulls it back and kind of forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it just takes off all the branches. Look at that. Alrighty, so they are all done for the day. And daggum, did they get a lot done. At least I was able to time lapse a couple until the GoPro battery died, but man, they are doing a fantastic job out here. As you can see, here's just from this little area here is our hardwood pile right here. Now I can show you up close here. There's that tool right there. Here's the back of this. Man, look at that thing. That's what I thought this was. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is a gigantic, wow, yeah, it's pretty razor sharp. Gigantic saw blade that comes down right here. And that's how they cut those gigantic logs right there. I made another connection with a guy that he does a lot of dirt work and everything like that. So, but he wants some trees and everything. He wants some trees milled up and everything like that. So I guess we'll see what this property kind of looks like after they're all done. You know, it's kind of like a bull in the china shop type of situation here. So of course it's not going to be pristinely perfect. I understand that. There's going to be a couple branches here and there, but as y'all know, or you might not know, us boys aren't scared of a little bit of work. So I was very excited to see though that their tool is able to go way deep into the ground kinda and really cut these stumps like really flush to the ground. And this is what this other machine looks like here. And as you can see, here are the carbides on this thing. Look at that. They're sharp too. And this is still warm from operation because it hasn't been that long, but this is what gets down in the ground and cuts that tree. That is crazy. And this is my hand compared to these teeth. I mean, they're gigantic teeth. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Then these are the hooks that can grab that tree like that and hold it up in the air. And this is about 7 foot right here. Up there is about 12 to 13 foot up. That is crazy piece of machinery right there. Alrighty, so we are over at the ranch. We are checking out our new baby longhorn over here. And we want to see if it's a boy or a girl. And Mama left her all the way here in the corner. Now, is it a boy or a girl? It is very calm. See if you can get down on your knees and pet it.
Man.
That one is super new.
Mommy doesn't know.
Yeah, it's a boy.
Another boy.
Another boy.
So 3 boys in a row.
Hey, girl.
Hey, buddy. So we are over here at the ranch looking at what the loggers did. And overall, pretty stinking good. Of course, they leave piles of brush, but they already told us that, and we already knew that. So we'll let them dry out for a month or for a couple months, maybe even a year, I don't know. And then dump a bunch of diesel on them and light them. But other than that, the property is pretty stinking cleared. And some of the stumps, their equipment actually wasn't even big enough to get around, like this one here. So some of these we will have to come back with a stump grinder, which we were already going to be renting, and just come back and grind them up. When all this stuff starts to go back up, we can just come in here and keep brush hogging it down. But here's a pan of the place here. There's the pond. Here it is. All of it, and then over there. But I mean, as you can see, this is going to be all beautiful pasture land here in about probably 2 years. And it will be 100%, give or take a couple straggly trees that'll try to grow up, and we'll just have to keep cutting them down. But other than that, they did a pretty good job, you know. And like he said, you know, it's like a bull in a china shop type of situation here, you know. You got gigantic equipment, and so of course they can't get every little tiny stick here, but I don't really care. We'll be able to do all that type of stuff, little cleanup stuff, which is super easy. And it's actually pretty stinking picked up and cleaned, and everything's pretty much put in its own individual piles. I think in all we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 10 piles in all. But it all looks really good. Really, really good. Woo, look at it all. So much of it. Look at it all. It's going to be gorgeous. And this was just all scrappy-doo land in here. Now it's all beautiful again. So this is super exciting.